Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this tutorial we're gonna see how to edit this image into this. So let's get started. So for this tutorial, as usual, we're gonna start off in our basic panel. Let's start off by increasing the contrast to +25. Bring up the highlights to +10. The shadows to +10 as well. And the blacks to -15. Then move on to the curves and create a slight S-curve, a standard S-curve, and place the points around to bring a slight contrast to the image. Keep working on it till you're happy with the result. Then move on to the green curve and just slightly increase the shadows of the greens. Then move on to the blue curve and do the same. Add a bit of blue to the shadows and just a little bit of yellow by dragging down the curve in the mid-tones. Then move on to the next panel. Bring down the temperature to -2. The 10 to -8. And for the vibrance and saturation, bring down the vibrance to -15 and saturation to -4. Then move on to the mix. Start off by bringing the luminance of red to +30 and the saturation to +10 and hue to about +15. Maybe change the luminance to maybe around 20. Yeah, 20 looks good. Then go on to the oranges, increase the saturation to about +25. Then decrease the luminance of orange to about -20 and increase the hue to +5. Then move on to the yellows and increase the hue of yellow to about 90. Then for the saturation, bring down the saturation to about -50. Then luminance to -10. Maybe just bring down the saturation to -65. Go on to the greens. Bring down the saturation of greens to -35 and increase the luminance to +30. Then next slide aqua all the way towards -100 and move on to the blues. In the blues, increase the saturation of blue to +20 and the luminance to +15. And then that's about it in the mix. Move on to the next panel. In the effects, increase the dehaze to +16. We'll slide the vignette, midpoint and the feather all the way towards left and then decrease the feather to about 34, midpoint to 14 and bring down the vignette to -4 just to bring focus to our subject. Then increase the clarity to +5 and head on to the split tone. For the shadows, choose a hue of 135 and bring down the intensity to about 3. And do the same for the highlights. Choose a hue of 52 and bring down the intensity to +10. Move around the balance slider to about -30. Yeah, 30 looks good. And there you have it. Quick and easy way to get the Moody effect in Lightroom. So as usual, that's the before that we started with, and this is the after. Thank you for watching.